Hello and welcome back to Arcane Answers. I'm your host, Larry, and with me, as always, are the intrepid Amanda and Sarah. How are you ladies doing today?
We're doing well. How are you, Larry?
I am well. Uh, I wasn't expecting the answer back. Normally, it's like, we're good. Then we get right into it.
Oh, well, just switching things up.
Yeah. And we have with us today Amanda as well.
Our third man's back.
Yay! Greetings.
Well, today we're going to be getting into the fascinating evolution of how society has viewed the occult, specifically focusing on demons, demonic possession, and familiars. Today, our journey will take us from early modern period to present day and looking at how contemporary figures like Bob Larson and the deliverance ministries fit into a long-standing narrative. So, if you allow me, we're going to travel back to the 16th and 17th centuries, where the belief in demons and possession was everywhere. I mean, it wasn't just folklore. Like, demonology was a serious academic field. It was like a mix of theology and medicine. Are you guys familiar with that?
Yeah, because they needed something to explain things that they couldn't explain.
Yeah, outside of just the
Explain
humors. I,
demons.
I forget how many humors there are in the body, but uh, I guess one of them was demons.
Oh,
But people really believed in these. They believed that like demons were fallen angels or something, And when someone was possessed, their symptoms were wild, like convulsions and uttering blasphemies and speaking languages they never learned. It was considered a true invasion of a person's will.
I bet it was mostly women.
I don't have that statistic, but I think it probably skews that way.
Yeah,
You
they were
know,
hysterical.
they were. Their uterus was just climbing all over the place.
Speaking in tongues, telling me her opinion.
So, but it is so like it's interesting to think about how these cases played out, like the possessed or demoniacs, yeah, were essentially following a script, like they were performers in this sacred drama,
Uh-huh.
and the symptoms they showed were totally shaped by the religion. Like a Catholic demoniac would freak out at the Eucharist, where like a Protestant would react to the Bible, you know. And so the whole thing was framed by the key theological ideas. Like God's power was supernatural, but demonic power was preternatural, meaning it was kind of a power that operated within natural laws, but beyond normal human understanding. So a lot of the cases ended up tied to witchcraft accusations, like you said, which of course led to the witch trials.
That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah. But we're going to fast forward a little bit where we see well, pretty much to today, we see a huge shift, and many of those same symptoms are now explained through psychology and medicine, like conditions like dissociative identity disorder or psychosis, schizophrenia, epilepsy, which is a
Yeah.
huge one because, like, you'd fall on the ground and start shaking, and somebody's like, "That's got a demon in it," you know?
That one's broken.
Yeah, clearly of the devil. They can look a
Get the
lot like
holy water. It's happening again.
yeah. But yeah, so that was what looked like possession to them, but now we've moved on and our origin story has changed from external spiritual invasion to internal psychology or neurological issues. But
Right.
some people still hold on to that old belief, like Bob Larson, again, bringing him back into it. He's a deliverance minister, and he's well known as an American exorcist who claims to have done thousands of exorcisms. Like you can look him up online. He's crazy. There's
Here's
churches. Oh, sorry, go
Here's
on.
my question. If
Yeah.
if this guy has performed thousands of exorcisms, why in goodness heaven's name, whoever,
hmm
why haven't we heard about it or seen it? Or why isn't it more widely
You can
it,
look at the videos online. Like some of the deliverance ministries, like they wave their hand over half the audience and they all fall over, and they wave their hand over the other half and they fall over.
that sounds like just a flash dance, a really bad choreographed flash dance.
Yeah, like it kind of is. I mean, I think there's a lot of pressure when you're in there, and there's mania. There's a lot of stuff in there. But like, he has some obviously pretty controversial ideas, arguing that possession is super common and that demons can attach to objects, that even Christians can be possessed. He goes even as far as to say that struggling with addiction is absolute proof of possession. So this guy
Okay.
is a piece of work.
That is.
But he's modern, and this is going on right now, maybe even as we speak. So demons are here and abound, apparently.
I guess I thought that was still back a ways. This is actually something happening still.
Yeah, still.
That magazine we get?
No.
The Speaking in Tongues magazine?
No, I have not seen the Speaking in Tongues magazine.
So whoever lived here last was subscribed to this religious magazine, and when you go through it, it's talking about speaking in tongues and all manner of stuff like that. Like, it's a lot bigger in the South.
Yeah, I can see that. But like, we've moved on pretty much, as medical views have progressed. The belief in demonic possession's kind of gone down, but it hasn't really disappeared because, like, the Catholic Church is still looking at it. They have a specific criteria for diagnosing it, but they still believe in it. And, New Age people, the woo people, they believe in negative entities and like dark energy instead of traditional demons. But
Yeah, I guess. I can see the correlation there.
yeah, I mean, like, but we still like use demons as a metaphor,
Yes.
and like our inner demons, exercising your own demons. Like, we use that because it was a thing,
That
And-
is true.
And it's still, I guess, kind of a thing. But like a good horror movie still has like literal demons in it, and that's fun. But what's not fun? Telling your child that they're possessed.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think there's...
I think it's better to stick to pop culture.
absolutely.
Yeah. But without further ado, where are you taking us in this demoniac journey, Sarah?
Well, so like you were saying, I guess I thought that demons were much more of a worldwide thing than really just a Christianity thing. Like, at its core, like if you talk about a demon or think of a demon, it's like, Lucifer, good old Beelzebub.
Sure.
But other
Azazel.
countries, right? Other countries have, their versions of it. So I went to Europe, and we're starting off real strong with Krampus, the Christmas demon.
Is he a demon?
He is. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Half goat, half demon figure. He's depicted as a tall, hairy, goat-like creature with horns and a long, pointed tongue.
Yeah. I've seen some of the pictures.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
He is said to carry chains, bells, and bundles of birch branches. Wow, that was a mouthful.
Mm-hmm.
Which he would use to swat, threaten, or even kidnap children and eat them. This was a Christmas tale that German, Austrian, that part of Europe would tell the parents. Germanic, there we go. Would tell their kids basically, like, our version of Santa's always watching. It's Krampus is going to come and eat you because you're being a jerk.
Yeah, like he's gonna beat you with a birch branch and then
Yeah.
stuff you in a wicker basket on his back.
Right. And then even worse, it was like, hey, we're going to do a test here. It's the 5th or 6th of December. Kids, all of you put your shoes out by the door, and Krampus will either bring you a present, like a little piece of candy or something like that, if you've been good, or you're going to get a stick in your shoe. And then you really know he's coming for you.
It's like the epitome of FAFO parenting.
Yes. So basically, Krampus is just somebody that parents made up in order to scare their children into behaving during the season where they couldn't just kick them outside and tell them to go play.
Sure.
So Krampus has turned into, there's horror movies about Krampus now. They do Krampusnacht or Krampus runs in various places, not just over in Germany, but Leavenworth had one for years and years. up in Washington. I'm not sure if they still do or not, but I know they were doing a Krampus run up there. So it's something that it's evolved into something more fun for the adults. So, my next demon is also I want to say it was also from the Germanic region.
Mm-hmm.
It is called Alp, the demon of nightmares. There's also a female version of this, and the only difference is really the gender. So, the Alp is a shape-shifting creature of darkness associated with misfortune, disease, and nightmares. Some of the sources say that, he's a demon that spawned from the depths of hell and whatnot. But other sources say that the Alp was created from spirits of recently dead relatives.
How do you spell that?
ALP.
ALP.
Mm-hmm.
Alp. Just like the Alps.
Yes. So for the Alp, its typical victims were women, because of course we're the typical victims. Why wouldn't we be?
Oh, I'm familiar with this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just did a quick search on that, and the Nachtmare came up. It's like, oh yeah, okay, I'm familiar. Okay, please continue.
So in paintings and pictures and whatnot, it's portrayed as this ghoulish, weird-looking little creature that sits on your chest, pressing down on the sleeping person's chest, suffocating them, and inducing paralysis. It said that the Alp can control the victim's dreams and create horrible nightmares. And then, fun little tidbit about the Alp, it always wears this hat.
Oh.
That renders it invisible.
Oh.
I like how so many of these demons and like evil creatures and spirits have jaunty hats.
Yes.
Yeah, I was actually picturing like a little Robin Hood hat, like, oh, I wear it at a rakish angle. Look at my genitals. I'm assuming that's what happens, because like, how are you going to know the female from the male? Oh.
It's a great question, and I did not look far enough into that. So my third and final demon comes from the Slavic countries.
Mm-hmm.
She's depicted, Ayla, or Allah. Okay, so Ayla is depicted as a monstrous creature, sometimes resembling a dragon, snake, or a dark void in the wind.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. I know. I read it 3 or 4 times going, what the heck?
One of those dark voids in the wind that we're all talking about.
And is known for her ability to shapeshift. So it's not just one single demon. It's a group of them.
Oh, like a class of demons.
Right. Thank you. They're generally seen as destructive, causing chaos and devastation. It's believed that they are the ones that lead hail-producing storms towards orchards, vineyards, and fields to destroy the crops.
Oh.
They are also used to explain the eclipses. Apparently, they have an insatiable hunger, and so during the eclipses, it's said that they're trying to eat the sun or the moon.
Okay. So like Fenrir during Ragnarok.
Yes.
Okay. Got it. That's relatable for everybody.
So those are my fun demons from Europe.
Those are fun. I see here that there's a connection with Baba Yaga, which is always exciting for me.
I know. I was gonna talk about Baba Yaga, but then I was like, I could do an entire episode on Baba Yaga instead.
I think we're gonna do Krampus and like Frau Perchta.
Yep.
And a few of the others for Christmas again.
The Yule Cat.
Yep, the Yule Cat, the Yule Lads.
The Yule Lads. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah.
There's a lot of them. The Germans were really into Christmas tales.
Yeah, creatures. They really were.
I don't know. It's got to be the weather. They couldn't just send their kids to go play out in the Black Forest. They're like,
it's festive. They're festive people.
I think we should go from everywhere from Yule to Saturnalia.
I'm in.
Maybe we should just go to On Location and go visit in Germany.
Well, yeah, that'd be fun.
Hey, buddy. We're here to do a podcast.
I'll tell you a story about that off air. But anyway, That was fascinating. Amanda, you got something for us today?
I do indeed. So I went with some very hard to pronounce things, so I'm going to apologize in advance.
Fantastic.
But I wanted to look more at Eastern demons. And so the first class of demons I picked are called Rakshasas. They're this powerful race that are found in Hindu, Buddhist, and Jain traditions and are considered demons due to their pride, antagonistic view towards various gods, and the propensity to eat people. So the physical form of the Rakshasas are that they are monstrous big boys with fangs, claws, and they can shapeshift into animals or seductive women.
Do they have a hat?
They might have a hat. I don't know.
It's a bonnet.
Pretty.
That's what's so seductive about it.
Right. They're known to be clever. They're skilled in magic, illusion, and are super, super powerful warriors. So their origin story is that they are these ravenous beings created by the god Brahma's breath while he was sleeping, and at which point they come into existence and try to eat him. So he freaks out, and Vishnu ends up coming to his rescue, banishes the Rakshasas to Earth, and that's how humans get stuck with them.
That's so considerate.
So his breath was so bad, it created demons who then tried to kill him. His morning breath tried to kill him.
Ravenous monsters out of his breath.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's how I feel when I talk to somebody directly after drinking a lot of coffee.
I know, you kind of angle it down a little bit. They're like, what's wrong with your lip? You're like,
Nothing.
I don't know. I smoked a pipe and then drank some coffee. Now I'm talking to you.
So one of the most famous of these demons was named Ravana. He's this 10-headed, 20-armed military genius who has the hots for Lord Rama's wife, Sita. So Ravana decides to kidnap Sita, and he basically does this by convincing his demon uncle, Maricha, to disguise himself as this golden deer with silver spots.
Not the demon uncle.
Right. So...
Ooh, the intrigue, the palace drama of it all.
Right. Oh, no, seriously. So Sita sees this deer in the forest, and she decides she has to have it. And so she asks her husband Ram and his little brother Lakshmana to go get this deer. So Lakshmana's like, this seems real suspicious. The deer is literally described as this in the text. So, as for the deer's horns, they vie with excellent sapphires, its golden coat with the glitter of a tender sun, and its ambience with silver spots on the coat with a Milky Way containing twinkling stars.
Yeah, that's not a normal deer.
Right. Like, if that doesn't scream trap, there's nothing that's going to get you. But Sita sweet talks Lord Rama into it, and Rama's like, all right, watch my wife, and runs off into the forest after this deer.
Here, hold this. I'll be right back.
Right. So he finally shoots the deer, and it transforms back into Maricha, who mimics Rama's voice to call for help. Lakshmana again is like, my bro is invisible, but Sita's still like, I need you to check anyway. And so he goes off into the forest. And so Ravana takes that moment and goes ahead and kidnaps Sita. I think one of the most interesting things about the story is that even though Ravana meets a grim end during, like, Rama takes his revenge on him, there's still groups in Sri Lanka and Mauritius today who claim to be the descendants of Ravana, like human descendants.
That makes sense.
I
mean, like, during the biblical times, I mean, there was a lot of messiahs. So
yeah, but think about it. How many groups in the Western world would consider themselves descendants of something considered a demon?
Oh, I see what you're saying. It's not so much as a holy, but like, oh no, man, my great uncle, he's a freaking demon. Like, really, like, seriously, a demon.
Yeah. So it's, to me, that's like a really interesting way that the mythology bled into, like, your cultural understanding of yourself, your ancestry, or it was a real story that morphed into him being a demon at some point. You know what I mean? Like, the characters themselves were human, and over time they became deified.
What about the galactic deer?
That was just shape-shifting. You're
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just-
My mistake.
went a little too glamorous.
Just the standard shape shifting.
Went too far.
Like Ziggy Stardust the deer.
Right. It's like, hey, turn into a deer. He's like, I'm not turning into just any deer. I'm going to be the most glamorous deer you've ever seen.
This guy crimson lightning bolt down his face.
Yeah.
They'll write poetry about me.
Epic sagas.
So that was my stay in India. And then next, I wanted to take a look at the nine-tailed fox demons that are prevalent in Chinese, Korean, and Japanese traditions.
Mhm.
So there was one in particular that I really enjoyed, and the tale is Japanese in tradition, but it actually starts in China.
Wow.
So the main character is this nine-tailed fox who likes taking on the forms of imperial concubines. So she assumes the form of Daji, concubine to the Shang dynasty's last ruler. So she seduces him into this reign of terror, which leads the people into a rebellion that brings down the kingdom. So not only does she like to become a concubine, but she also likes to trash entire countries.
She was also Marie Antoinette.
I found my life goal.
Right. So that's her first stop. After things go south, she escapes to a kingdom in India because she's an international jet setter.
Heck yeah, she
Yeah.
And assumes the form of a concubine of the crown prince, Bankozu. Told you. And so the concubine's name is Lady Kayo. So Bankozu goes berserk, cuts off the head of 1,000 men before people are like, nope.
Sir, are you okay?
Right. So that goes badly. She zips out of there and heads back to China, where she possesses the concubine Baozi and takes down the Zhou dynasty by causing political collapse. Nice. So there's like a 1,600-year gap, and then this nine-tailed fox sneaks on a ship and heads over to Japan around 800 Common Era. So she becomes the courtesan Tamamo no Mai, who is just this brilliant, enchanting woman. The emperor falls in love with her and then starts to get sick in such a way that people are like, seems a little suspicious.
Yeah.
So they call in this diviner who does the reading, and they still can't figure out what's wrong. Like the prayers are falling on deaf ears. And then they do it one more time, and it exposes Tamamo no Mai as a nine-tailed fox. So they hunt her down and kill her with an arrow.
No.
There's an addendum to this story later on where she is sealed inside of stone, and that stone actually cracked in 2022.
Ah.
I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah.
And she's back.
That's the projection, is that people are like, oh, watch out for chaos because she's out.
Concubine is back.
She's going to be somebody powerful's wife. So
That's right.
Huh.
So whoever got married in 2022 should just, and is a political leader, should be careful.
Dun, dun, dun.
We could look that up and see if anybody got, married during that time.
Even think about that rabbit hole.
Please hold and let me Google. Politician.
That's so
I had to
fun.
cough anyway. Did you like my choices?
Oh, yeah, I very much liked your choices. The vagina that can break empires.
I was having a hell of a time reading some of that, though. I'm like, too many words I'm not used to.
Yeah, I think that that it's just so funny to me. Like, oh no, these empires didn't crumble because like these guys were jerks. They did it because their concubine was making them do it.
Yeah, because it's always a woman's fault.
It really is. In this particular situation, they're like, no, he cut off 1,000 heads, but like, back home, it's like. So.
I'm only seeing Joe Biden's granddaughter.
Oh.
Was born or got married to a woman?
Got married in 2022.
Oh, I see.
Huh.
Well, that could just mean that she's been reborn, right?
Yeah.
So we'll look out for her in 18 years if we're generous, right?
Well, and you have to remember these things live a crazy long life. But I'm not really sure how they killed her, but then she appeared in a stone later. So I,
Well,
for
she
one, am
got better.
skeptical. Yeah. She got better, is what she said.
Yeah, that's what I said.
She recovered from death. It was fine.
Just needed
She's
to take
mortal.
slap some Vicks Vapor Rub on it.
couple 1,000-year coma. She's feeling better. She's back up and running.
Ready to seduce your man. Ready to
Oh no!
take down your country.
Yeah, take down empires. And if she is looking for an assistant or an apprentice, I'm always available.
Good to know. Good to know. I like that you're putting that out there on the air, that Sarah is available for apprenticeships to concubines.
Only if I can take down empires.
Yeah. And that's all we have time for today. So stop spider walking up walls and don your pea coats, as next time we will be looking for sea monsters. See you next time.
Doodly doodly doo.
Yes.
And we're back. We found her.
Okay. This just in. We have breaking news. A little research went on after the podcast. If you've stuck around this long after silence, then you deserve to know that Amanda.
So, wedding of 65-year-old politician and teenage beauty queen places child marriage in Brazil under the spotlight. The marriage of the mayor of Araucaria to a 16-year-old girl and the appointment of her mother to a position in the city council has sparked debate on a widespread phenomenon. That
So
was
watch
schedule.
for this guy's meteoric rise to power in Brazil.
That was May of 23.
Okay,
So
what's he up to now?
She must have taken about a year to get her footing, learn the world, ended up in Brazil.
What was this mayor's name?
It didn't give the name. It
No.
gave the city, which I assume someone who speaks fluent Brazilian Portuguese is going to hear me say that, and we are going to get nasty grams.
We never get anything, so anything would be good. You can call us with nasty grams at 207-591-4443 and direct your hate towards Amanda.
You could also call us with well wishes and stories. It doesn't have to be hate.
I already know my Portuguese is bad. I'm sorry.
All right,
that's give the name
it
anywhere in
exist.
Here.
Oh, they don't even name the mayor?
Do
they name the beauty queen? Because that would be ironic.
All right, that's all we got.
Oh, we already did the outro.
We did.
You just have to cut this back in.